I do want to drop and add more Quirion Rangers to the deck. I think that, like, I don't think 4 is going to be the right number. I could be wrong. Quirion Ranger is really nutty, it seems. But I think I'm interested in moving the Spellskite to the sideboard. I think I still want the Spellskite for at least creativity. And then I think that we can probably afford to also... I think we can also afford to cut one of the, like, just play 6 1-mana elves. I think that's fine. And then we have a cut to make. I think cutting the 3rd Force of Vigor is fine. I think cutting the 3rd Endurance is fine. I'll do that. We haven't boarded in the Endurances all day, actually. Maybe the Endurances just aren't that good. GG's Crown. GG's. Okay, let's trade this. I think I like these changes. Okay, mulligan. Keep. Guess I'm just putting back 2nd Archdruid. Hoping to top deck well. Would have been a great 7-card hand. Want to win a game using Yavimaya and Pendelhaven to get less point of damage in. Yeah, it'd be really cool to Yavimaya back up a Boseiju to your hand and like be able to use it. Haven't been able to do that yet though. Okay, Mold of 5, Seal of Fire. Interesting. I guess I'm just gonna Warmaster now. I think. What if I should have shocked. What if I just play? Well, maybe I was just supposed to play Elvish Mystic Pass. Let's do this though. Does putting back Heritage make sense? Maybe. I just feel like Heritage Druid is so important to the deck. It's like just so much in my mind what the deck is built around. I have a hard time ever putting it back. Okay. But I don't know if that would have been terrible. No Obosh? Yeah, not in my opponent's deck. So if they're playing mono red bird with no Obosh, obviously they could just be playing like Eidolon and stuff, but they could also be playing the 6-drop. The 6-drop costs less for each amount of damage your opponent's been taking. Yeah, Chandra's Incinerator. Shard Volley, my Mystic. Okay. But it's still keeping me off 3 drops. Can't imagine they have Incinerator in their hand, though. I guess I also can't imagine I would need this Heritage Druid untapped, but I can't really see a reason to not do this. I'm doing well with downs. How you doing? Another Heritage Druid on top. Yeah, Seal of Fire, I agree, a tell for Incinerator. 2 cards in opponent's hand. Maybe we're just supposed to cast a 3-drop here. I don't know. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Down to 1 land, I guess. That's not too bad. You can play 3-drop last turn by bouncing land. Not. I thought I played something and they killed it in response, so I couldn't, right? Oh, here's another Quirion Ranger. Maybe I'm misremembering. Okay, we finally get to cast a 3-drop. Opponent has 1 card in hand, 2 lands up. Should I offer the trade of a creature for Goblin Guide this turn? I think no, because if they just kill the Archdruid in response, it's so bad for me. I'll die to 3 burn spells. Famous last words, maybe. The problem with casting a 3 there is like I don't want them to use the lightning bolt on my 3-drop. I'd rather them use it on a 1-drop, right? But maybe it was fine. This Goblin Guide has hit me so many times. So do we go Leaf Crown Visionary, attack for 6, Leaf Crown Visionary, land Ezuri, draw a card? I think I can go down to 7 here, not have to bounce with Quirion Ranger this turn. Maybe, I guess I have the region up with the Ranger. Okay, I'm learning how to play with the Ranger a bit better. We have block plus region up. Love to see Lava Man. Does my opponent see this line? They do see it. So 3 mana, activate Ezuri. I'm only attacking for like 10. No, I don't think I just win, right? Because I have to tap 3 elves. I'm not attacking for lethal. I could go off still. To draw a card here. Ooh, great hit. So now, how would I regen? So I can untap a forest and untap a creature, so I have to activate the regen with Quirion Ranger on my opponent's turn. Okay, they just concede. Okay, their hand must have been the dud. Thank you, opponent. Oh, so it's only untaps creatures. Okay. Sorry. Listen, I haven't played very much with Quirion Ranger in any format. It's a hard card. We're learning. You only untap the creature, okay. Yeah, we did land drop. I might board out a Quirion Ranger against them. I think I'm going down on Visionaries. Especially because you're bringing a lot of 2-drops. Could probably get the 4th Archdruid. I haven't been doing that very often. No lander, no lander. I've played. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to bring a Magistrate. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, I'll just put it back. Just put it back. Just put it back. It's good against Riftbolt. It's 1/3. Ooh, Pendelhaven. I don't know that I can afford to play the Mark this turn. I fetch Shock down to 12. Yeah, I think I need to play Ranger Pendelhaven here. Tough on the mold of 5. I mean, if this like either forces them to use a bolt on me or a bolt on the Ranger. If they have two bolts, you know, good for them. Okay, it worked out okay. They have 1 card in their hand. Fetch Shock down to 7. I feel like I can't really afford to do that. We're just going to play Heritage Druid Pump, get a tap Temple Garden. I could also just cast an Ezuri. Doesn't seem great either. Maybe I do need to play Mark Heritage Druid, and then... I don't know. I really don't know what, to be honest. Block Pump... Alright, I think I'll just play Druid, tap Temple Garden, Pendelhaven Druid on blocks. Should I have Pendelhaven in response to this? Maybe, but if they seal the fire by Heritage Druid, it's hard to be too upset because my life total is just kind of not in great shape. Yeah, I think this is fine. They have 1 card in their hand. So we go Mark of Asylum, attack for 1, untap, pass. So Seal of Fire has to go after me now. I think my opponent's last card is like either a land or an incinerator, something like not very castable. Maybe if my opponent also just won't read Mark of Asylum. Although I'm just into a bolt too here. Looks like they have it. Game 3. Tough to match up to mold a 5 in. Gonna cut the Magistrate. Bring in 4th Elite probably. I think I just want 2 Rangers in this matchup. I don't think I want another one. Let's try this. I like it. You gotta believe in your sideboarding, you know. Yeah, always someone that wants to bring in Magus, even against mono red, all basic mountains. I would also get the elites out. Maybe they're a bit worse than I think. I don't know. I don't mind the blockers. I don't like the getting a bit on board faster, especially on the play. They seem way better on the play. Okay, I like that we can cast our white cards if we draw them. I don't necessarily love having to shock, but we don't absolutely have to shock. What else would maybe played it randomly is decent. I mean, it has a new card with Leaf Crown Visionary. It's really exciting. We're still, in the try out the new card phase of set release. I think I'm getting Forest here. We could obviously shock and save the Forest for the Realmwalker, but I'm interested in like maybe not shocking this Temple Garden then if I draw another non-painful land. But it's also been going well. Dude, Searing Blood. Brutal. Okay. Paid off. Can't Searing Blood this. Removal heavy matchups are bad. 0.7 creature requires another board effect. But on the play, like, it's really, I guess if they bolt your turn 1 creature, but they won't have exactly Lightning Bolt for the turn 1 creature that often. Easy block here if they can bolt the Realmwalker. Whoa! Into Skier. Okay, that would end up working out pretty well. I mean, if Realmwalker was that good last turn, I kind of like it this turn. Obviously, shock into Warmaster Visionary seems pretty good too. Let's do that. Let's do that. Gives me a better blocker. Gives me a stream of blockers too. And I can, if this lives, I can go Realmwalker, draw a card. What do you think of Merc at the moment? I mean, Murktide is like always or almost always going to be a totally fine deck to play. I don't think that it is, however, particularly well positioned or anything. It's, it seems somewhat mid, as much as I hate to use that word. Ooh, baby. I think I say no to this card. Okay, just get Mark of Asylum. Kind of clearly didn't have anything before that. But if you've been playing a lot, it's obviously like a totally fine deck, Just like not the best choice for a tournament, and like honestly probably hasn't been for a long time. They easy keep. One of my good, the first modern deck I ever bought was Elves, or started building was Elves. Although like I never bought Cavern of Souls because they're always too expensive. But one of my good friends bought like all my Elves from me, and still has them to this day. So it is like, ooh, Merfolk's a good matchup. I think it is like theoretically possible that I would be able to recover my original Elf collection. Yeah, I think we established you're supposed to lead on the Llanowar Elf here to untap with Quirion Ranger. I think Ben Coco could play the Grixis Triumph for Leyline Binding. No, because you're an Ice Fang deck and you need to like maintain your Coco requirements. Okay, so I can wait. This is just an island anymore? I can't bounce it with Quirion Ranger. Damn it. That's funny. Okay, so I guess I just Warmaster. Funny that you should ask, Skirk, if you use code POGHF1209, which was the custom code I wanted, by the way. Only real watchers of the stream know the inside joke between POGHF1209. You get like so like I will say I don't like how it says you get free 10 meals, because I feel like that is like a little misleading to what it is, which is like 50% off a box, which is it's a really good deal, but I feel like they should be saying like 50% off instead of 10 free meals. I think that's better better advertising. All right, well, I guess they got me, huh? I guess they got me. It says 16 free meals. I thought it was 10. But it's like, it's not free meals because you have to pay for like the rest of the subscription. But it is like you get like an insane amount of food for the money that you spend with when you use the code. It is like a really good deal, but I feel like that's at least how I would brand it, you know. Me and Esther have also kept our HelloFresh subscription going. We've been really liking it. Although Esther's brother stayed with us all weekend and ended up cooking a lot of the HelloFresh for himself, which is fine, obviously. Food's food. Tough game one, huh? Tough game one. Turning my forest into an island was so good there. I think I went the Reclamation Sage. I'm not going to sideboard very heavily here. I believe HelloFresh is just USA and Canada. I don't think it's any other countries, unfortunately. I know we have a lot of Europeans here. Shout out. Just cutting a Realmwalker. Oh, I didn't know it was in the UK also. Cool, cool. Okay, I didn't know it was available in the European countries. In the UK, it's called HelloFresh. We've had this conversation in the past, and I was not told it was in Europe, but you could try it, I guess. I work for HelloFresh in about 30 countries. Yeah, that's something I should have asked when I was when I did my like interview. I guess not really an interview. Whatever it is. Keep this. Just like they just talk to you about what you need to do for the campaign. Although maybe they should have told me, huh? Maybe it's in there. We play Ranger turn 1? Well, I mean, they can't Spreading Seas me turn 1, so shouldn't I play Nettle Sentinel just for the free damage? Yeah, because we're on the play, I don't know what's wrong about this line. Because then I just get to go Ranger turn 2, untap this, untap the forest, replay the forest, play Heritage Druid, activate Heritage Druid. Yeah, on the draw though, you definitely play the Ranger. Alright, so we go Warmaster, Druid, Realmwalker. Alright, maybe we have more mana than that actually, hold on. Because we have the Nettle Sentinel, always makes things a little weird. Surely my opponent doesn't have Subtlety here, right? What can they, like, they would have cast that already, I would imagine. J Blaze, thank you for Twitch Prime, appreciate you. Definitely seems like a really good matchup. Can only chord for 1. But I can't, I guess I get to untap the Nettle Sentinel. I can maybe find something off the Realmwalker. Is it a turn 3 kill? It's for, they have Subtlety? Alright, I'm just gonna put this on top of my library. I'm glad you didn't Subtlety the Quirion Ranger, the Heritage Druid. Shouldn't you have courted for Nettle? I feel like I was kind of interested in saving this for like Ezuri potentially. Maybe courting for Nettle was good though. Seemed like we were in fine shape. Gonna be in super good shape. Alright, I choose Elf. Trigger. I don't have Spellskite in at the moment. They shouldn't have let my untap trigger happen, though. I might just court for another Realmwalker. I'm gonna have 3 mana after this. Yeah, seems fine. Although I guess I don't love just having another forest on top. Hey, what's up?
Leading Lucy in here.
Lucy? You haven't been in here all day today. Come here, Lucy. Come here. Come here, Lucy Goosey. Whoopie, whoopie, whoopie. Come here. You don't want to get in your chair? You just want to be picked up? No, you don't want to be picked up? Get in your chair. You love your chair. You love your chair. Okay, cast this. She doesn't want to get in her chair, it seems. Okay, go to game 3. I'm gonna click submit again. Lucy, come here. I'll bribe you. Where's better try, but not head-to-head modern goblins or elves? I mean, I think goblins has been like nuts for a long time. Goblins is very good. Hey, come here. Come here. Oh, whoops. Lucy, get in your chair. Get in your chair. I'm bribing you. Okay, get in the chair. With a treat, you have to get in the chair. Yeah. Yeah, get in. No. You got stuff to do? You got stuff to do, Lucy? You can't hang out? Oh, you can hang out. Yeah. Yeah. She says, why do I have to sit here? Why do I have to sit here? I don't understand. Okay, let's keep this. Alright, turn 1 vial, all 3 games. Not gonna get as blown out by Spreading Seas this game, I think. Maybe a little blown out. Do I offer the trade? I feel like they never take it. Even if they do take it, that's kind of fine. I think I'll play Cavern on Elves so I can save this for a Realmwalker potentially. Lately, Lucy in the middle of the night has been getting under the covers and just like stretching and scratching me in the middle of the night. And then she's just like all on me and I can't get her off of me. She's too sleepy. And so Esther has to like scoop her up. I have a pretty good problem to have, maybe. Wait, this is already an island. Yeah, they're supposed to target this one. Not going to block with Naked Vial and a Lord, obviously. Can I... Can I Rex Sage? I can't Rex Sage plus Archdruid here. I might want to... I think I want to Rex Sage anyways. Okay, so we're going to bounce a Heritage Druid. This should be fine. Okay, I think I'm down to offer the trade of Heritage Druid for one of these at this point. Kind of want to get the board a little bit more clear. Oh yeah, now I can. Oh, I guess I was supposed to do that, huh? Although I think I'll just be able to like post combat do this. Or maybe I could have been better to pre-combat it, huh? But now I have the Nettle Sentinel as I keep calling these Nettle Sentinel as a 3 mana creature, 3 power creature on defense. And no instant speed lords makes this a bit easier to play around too. A lot of good top decks as well. A lot of good top decks here with the Archdruid in play. What are the updates to make for blue-white control a few weeks in DMU? I don't think my list would be like super different from what I played on stream recently. I like that list a lot. If they have Dismember, it's like, this is a trade, not the end of the world, but I guess not great either, huh? Chord of Calling. Guess I'm just gonna get Realmwalker. It's a 2/3 here too, which is actually pretty important. Okay, so I'm just gonna shuffle that. Sack deck didn't do as well as it did in off-stream testing. Not that it did like amazing in off-stream testing, but I thought it'd be like fun enough for the stream today. Think Merfolk or Elves is better? I just don't know how to build Merfolk, to be honest. If their last card is a Lord, it's pretty bad for me. It easily could be because they haven't had double blue until this turn. Oh, awesome. Could be a Subtlety, maybe? That'd be fine. I think it'd be fine. I think I just don't play my Visionary, though. So if their last card's Subtlety, I'm not getting super blown out. Oh, maybe it was better to hold the Boseiju, though. But I think extra mana is nice. And I know I'm drawing a land next turn. No, I think I like playing the land. Okay, so now we can go. Oh, wait, no, if they Subtlety this, I just put on top and cast it immediately. Right. Obviously, Nettle Sentinel is a nutty card to have on top. Sorry, I mean, this is kind of a weird situation to be in, but yeah. Okay, I'll draw a card here. Oh, this is an island. Oh, wait, did I say no to this? Wait, where's my trigger? I feel like, I guess I must have clicked no. A little awkward, huh? So I will now float. I'll use the island to pay for this, though. Untap. Still naming Elf, obviously. Don't pay the extra mana ball if you can play it. No, so you're supposed to pay the extra mana if the top card is just not an elf. And if the top card is an elf, then you don't pay. But it's not just if you can play it, right? Or I guess maybe that's what you mean. Maybe that's what you mean. But yeah, that's how I do it. If the top card is just an elf, I don't pay. Unless I feel like I'm not going off, which looks like we are going to be able to likely go off. We'll see. So here we pay, or at least just be in like a probably close to unlosable situation. I guess we are kind of fizzling a little bit though. You can cast that one. We can also chord. We can't chord for Nettle Sentinel exactly. Okay, so I'm done here, right? I just have to draw a card. I have 2 blockers. I can't play this on top. But this is fine. We're at 10. Should be in good shape. Seems like a great matchup. Yeah, the new Lord is really good. Really good card. Resolves. Yeah, Whelming Wave would be pretty nasty. We were gonna watch it Friday, but the Nestor's brother came over and ruined everything on my TV watching. Okay, up against Obosh. On the draw against Ragavan, it's unfair. My day is ruined. My disappointment immeasurable. I might just take it though. Probably not right. I think rings should have been better reception. Yeah, I've heard so many hot takes with the Lord of the Rings show. I'm having a good time with it. I'm really enjoying it. I don't really have too many thoughts besides that. Okay, play the Warmaster, I guess. Didn't seem like they had a red removal spell there. They're just Cycle and Relic, that's fine. But they have plenty of red removal to draw into. Ooh, Blast Zone. Nasty. Okay, we get to untap with Warmaster. That's exciting. That's very exciting. So let's go start off with Heritage Druid. 3 mana. And then I think we're going to go Dwynen's Elite, Leaf Crown Visionary into Leaf Crown Visionary draw card. Pass. Marcus, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate you. Well, we're up against a red deck, so I'm going to bring in my anti-red cards. Don't have any way to stop Blast Zone. I don't know how relevant that is. Don't think I need Force. Could play Spellskite. GG Ultimate. Yeah, it seems like a tough matchup for Fish. How are you liking Merfolk with the new Lord? Presumably new Lord, I guess. Yeah, let's play the Spellskite. Yeah, I haven't put the Pioneer list on the Stream Decker. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow. I don't know. I played so much Pioneer last week playtesting. I was obviously... I know I said I was going to play some this week. But I just like haven't been more interested today, at least, in playing Pioneer on stream. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, let's put back the Archdruid, maybe. I could put back the Mark of Asylum. It is kind of like slow in this hand. Maybe I'll put back the Chord, actually, because I don't have a Warmaster or Dwynen's Elite. Okay, good draw there. You know what? I'm just gonna not cast an elf this turn. I'll just wait until this is in play. Mark of Asylum's obviously just the nuts of this matchup. You get Blast Zone it takes a long time though. Bonecrusher Ruins? Oh yeah, Bonecrusher's good. Okay, so let's I don't think I really need to be worried about running out of cards, do I? Probably should play this last to avoid trigger fatigue. This line is kind of bad against Blast Zone on 1. Not the end of the world, though. Any turn where you get to untap with an Archdruid is a pretty good turn. Yeah, they have to cantrip this. Mark prevents all damage, not just red damage. I think they could have tapped this for a colorless, though. They tapped it for red. They may be just like a little tilted against Mark. They kept it in Relic. I mean, this is what I dislike about these decks, though, is that they have to keep it in Relic a lot of the time, despite like not doing anything against their opponent's deck. They just don't have sideboard cards. Dude, Mark like really feels like 2 mana win the game in this kind of matchup. It's the mono red deck. Maybe we should be playing 3. I wonder if it's... I mean, you really don't want to draw multiples of it. But you could maybe play just 1 Forge-Tender to Chord for, and then play 3 Marks. Although, you probably wouldn't be able to Chord for Forge-Tender like twice in a game. Up against Yorion. Kind of my like philosophy, however, for this build is that this build has no fat. You know, this is just... It could be good to hold the Heritage Druid. I don't think it's just not in my range to hold it here. I think it's so explosive though. Just do nothing till turn 3. I mean, it's just so bad against Ren and 6 any removal spells. You're so likely to have something. So the thing about the theory behind this version is like you're not playing any infinite combos, you're not playing Shaman of the Pack, you're not playing Cradle Hoof, you're not playing any cards that are just going to like weigh the deck down. This list is built with like as low a mana curve as possible, while also having access to tons of card advantage and the ability to like draw through your deck and combo off and kill your opponent. Although it just takes a million clicks. And that's kind of the theory crafting or the ideas behind this build. Okay, I think I'll just go Cavern on Elf. Play the Archdruid. I'm not sure about this strategy of playing kind of slowly against Omnath here. It might be correct. We'll see. If they have Leyline Binding, we can Boseiju the Leyline Binding. Yeah, just a heap. I didn't want to go Heritage Druid into Elite and also get hit by a removal spell. Not playing Omnath on turn 4. Could just do the same thing. I could go Leaf Crown Visionary, Heritage Druid, draw a card. That seems okay. Maybe better to do that next turn, or go like Visionary Elite, draw a card, or start next turn off with Realmwalker and just like say, okay, this eats a removal spell. We're playing slow. Do I win by waiting against turn 6? Maybe. Okay, this is fine. Maybe not. That'll be $5 every day for the rest of your life. Otawara, wow, that's such weakness. Love that they're tapped out too. So I'm gonna try to explode a little bit. I think I'm gonna go Heritage Druid, Elite, Realmwalker. Well, don't love having to shuffle that away. But we're going off. I think we just cast Archdruid, and if they have main deck Verdict, I will cry like a baby. So are we 8-1? I think we are 8-2. We're 8-2. No, 9. Yeah, 8-2. Which is pretty good. So I want at least one Forge-Tender. At least one Mark. No, we went 4-1, 1-1 drop to make some changes. Now we're 3-0. But it's been going well. I'm glad I got bullied into playing this today. Cut a Elite for a Visionary too. Not sure about this. This seems fine though. What are the changes? We went so we started off with no Magus in the sideboard, and then I got convinced that Magus was worth playing as a sideboard core target after like losing to Titan and like also having like one very close match against Titan. And then, oh, I hate this hand, but I probably have to keep on 6. And then Quirion Ranger was just like nuts. I played a lot of modern elves. I've played almost no legacy elves. I've played maybe like 20 matches lifetime with legacy elves, which for me is like very little. And so I also like I don't even really know how to like navigate it. I was just kind of stumbling through it every time I played it. Playing Nettle Sentinel to beat Ren and 6 is maybe reasonable, but I think on this mulligan we're probably not beating turn 2 Ren anyways. Is Mark better than Sanctuary? Yeah, it's so much better, I think. It's just like Mark is 2 mana against most red decks. 2 mana, you have no removal. You have no removal, which is nuts. And like I think Sanctuary is like so easy to play around. It's like bad against engineered explosives too. Not that Sanctuary is terrible, but it's a card I genuinely don't like that much, to be honest. Okay, well I got all 3 drops. If we draw a land next turn, we're kind of in it. Yeah, I loved, like, one of my favorite like pieces of content to watch in Magic is Reed playing Elves. Reed Duke playing Elves is just, it's just like watching like an artist paint. It's hard to describe. It's just great to watch. Okay, I'll take a draw step. I think I'm very likely to be conceding if I don't draw a land this turn, though. Okay, draw land this turn. Good game 3 on the play, too, which is really a good place to be. I don't think you want Magus in this matchup, but I think after like a lot of playtesting, you could figure out you want it. They just like play around it so easy. And they have, Unholy Heat and Solitude and Fury that just like get rid of it pretty easy. Oh yeah, watching LSV Cube is always a treat. Or watching LSV play Vintage, I always click on those. What is this deck? Random Green Bears. It's that's what I'll call it. Is it Random Green Bears? Alternate name for the deck. For a long time watching replays, also Twitch was my only interaction. Yeah, it's so good. Like I mean Reed is just good to watch in general. Reed is great. But man, I could just watch him play Elves all day and still not know how to pilot the deck. Okay, let's go to game 3. Maybe I'll play one spell. Spellskite's actually pretty good against Ren. Play one Spellskite, one Forge-Tender on the play. Try this. Different core targets. Another one-lander. I don't think this is a hand we can keep. Let's go to 6. Oh, we can Cavern on Kithkin. Balance our Cavern with Quirion Ranger because we have Yavimaya and reset it on Ouphe. It's like adorable. Let's keep this. Let's put back the second Cavern. Yeah, maybe a wizard is better. I don't think I have any elf wizards. I'll name Kithkin. When have you ever named Kithkin with the Cavern before? And the Yavimaya just, makes my mana perfect. Or perfect enough, I should maybe say. I think I play Ranger first. I don't think it matters a ton. So I can play it all here because I've got the Quirion Ranger. So Elf. Fortunate not to have anything on top. You bouncing your Cavern, resetting the name is like not a huge deal, but it's very sweet. Oh, okay, sorry, didn't need the extra mana though. Cool with Boseiju also. I think 3 Quirion Ranger is probably the number. Let's go! Like, you really don't want to draw 2 that early that often, but you really want to find the first one. You also have Chord for it. Llanowar Reborn to bounce, that's juicy. I think on the play in the blind, we lead on Heritage Druid. Modest, thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day today. So Tutors play against an engineer last week. Well, I mean, that's Tutors. Tutors has like the worst luck of anybody I've ever seen. Doesn't count. I'll post the Pioneer Mono Blacklist later. I haven't posted it yet. Sorry. Okay, Elf. Elites. So it looks like we're up against Belcher. I think we have a turn 4 win, which is maybe a bit slow. No, I didn't get my RCQ invite. I had like honestly a pretty bad like a pretty like sad tournament where I just like mulligan to 5, awkward roll to 6 game 3 in one match, and then played like against Lotus Field as mono black, and had them like nut draws. It was so rough. Would I preferred endurance to be a disenchant? I mean, I haven't boarded an endurance all day today, but maybe that's fine. No. Okay, I mean, if we get Furied once today, maybe it's just a lick we have to take, huh? Pitching Blood Moon, but we're up against the mono red deck again, so we can multi Mark of Asylum again. I mean the effective endurance. Do I what? Do I don't understand. I would not have preferred the effective endurance to be a disenchant today. I'm playing endurance for the effective endurance, for the, you know, like for graveyard matchups and tutorable graveyard hate with Chord of Calling, and I have a disenchant effect with the Rec Sage. I have Force of Vigor too. I'm confused. Yeah, Field of Ruin, Blood Moon, not quite a combo. All right, so I think we're supposed to chord for Leaf Crown Visionary here. I'm gonna fetch now so I can't like remove a creature in response. Hey Tashi. As a design, if the card was disenchanted to the graveyard, I see. I don't usually like to have these like, what if this card was completely different conversations, but I don't think that would be. I think that one of the incarnations should be graveyard hate in a format like Modern, where graveyard combo decks have taken over the format many times and is usually like a bit of a nightmare when it happens. There's also like already like a billion like super efficient. There's also Force of Vigor already, so like being redundant with Force of Vigor seems bad. Okay, so didn't fail to find a spell off my first draw, second draw. Fury into just freaking concede. Draw one card. It's good enough for my opponent, huh? What a weird concession. I've been trying out like a lot of different sideboard plans and stuff. I think I'm cutting a Quirion Ranger, Elite. I think I'm maybe down to go down to one Ezuri too. Yeah, we played the matchup like this earlier this league. We just went turn 2 Mark and they just couldn't win. Couldn't do anything. Trying out a lot of different sideboard plans. I think this is fine. Gotta try out a lot of different stuff if I'm gonna do a Channel Fireball article, huh? Teeg protected straight up wins. We're not playing against Belcher. We're playing against like mono red mid range. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. I know we don't have white mana, but if we draw it, this hand's amazing. I think we lead on the Llanowar Elves. Okay, fair enough. I didn't bring in my Rec Sage. I guess we'll just bring it in for game 3. I do have two Caverns in the deck to draw too. This turn, however, I think I'm just casting Realmwalker. I'm gonna name Elf. I mean, they've got to also have like a million 1-drops in their deck, right? They're like a Lightning Bolt, Spikefield Hazard deck. Guess they also have this card, huh? I guess they also have this one. Into Fable. Cavern, definitely our best draw. We'll bring in the Rec Sage for game 3. Scary to not see like 1-mana cards hit the graveyard there, by the way. So I believe that you can see the top card before naming what creature with Realmwalker. I think it's a bug though. I think you're supposed to not be able to. People have told me it's a bug. In this deck, it obviously doesn't matter, or almost doesn't matter. Okay, so bring in the Rec Sage. Anything else? We go down to 2 elites. I think I'll cut an Archdruid, actually. That seems fine. I don't know why people want to play Gaddock Teeg. Stopping Chandra Torch of Defiance is not something I care about. I'm not sure like what card we're like trying to hedge against with Gaddock Teeg. Cavern's really nice against the Chalice Plant though. Oh, to sub Chalice. I don't think that that's good enough for me. Yeah, that is something, but I don't think it's worth it. It also stops your own chords. Shatter Skull, I guess that's, I guess that's something too. I guess I'm playing Warmaster. More red removal, huh? What could we have done to foresee this? Next turn with Guaranteed Fury. I mean, obviously Fury would not be great for us, but a 2 for 2 is not the end of the world. 3 mana, just floating it. Opponent with 6 different 3 mana options. If they wait on the Fury, I could maybe Chord for Forge-Tender. We'll see what happens. Thoughts on the current versions of Creativity? I like the Grixis one with Persist, to be honest, but although maybe I would prefer Leyline Binding. Now the Binding's out. They're all fine. I don't play enough of the archetype to tell you which one's best for sure. So I'm gonna hit Atlanta with Doom. Dude, like the fact that Doom is going to Atlanta makes me like so much happier to go. And at least get to hang out. But yeah, I'll go. Monterey Jack, Twitch Prime, thank you. Wait, why would they Fury before using Pyromancer? Doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Discard 2 Chalices. Yeah, we could talk about the ban list the whole time. I need to look though, like I hope that we're able to like play like at least 3 LCQs, but it'll be like a fun trip that will either go really well or really poorly, and will be worth remembering no matter what I think. So I can Rec Sage the Fable. Probably just supposed to Archdruid though. Clinch up. Hope my opponent doesn't have much. If I don't keep me hammered all weekend, yeah, we might be able to, instead of getting hammered all weekend, do coverage with Honor Rock, but we can also just do that too. Deck Tech no Amber, so if we escape with Springleaf Drum and Midnight to Unearthed Oracle. Okay, I'll take a look. I'm supposed to look at chat. I'm assuming this is Reach with no Amber. Amber is so important though. But you can do Midnight Springleaf Drums. Interesting. Both. 2 things in one weekend. Just crazy enough to work. You're gonna come to Atlanta too, Atashi? That would be awesome. Get the gang back together. That'd be great. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I just have to work on my humility, and one really important part. If you're like me, if you're one of us who, I guess I'm playing on Spikefield Hazard. If you're one of us who haven't queued for the RC, it's very tough to not go into a tirade about all your bad beats. So I'm gonna try to go into 0 tirades about bad beats. I'm gonna lose it if they just hardcast Fury here. What is this? 6 mana Shadow Skull Smashing? Yeah, I'll just LCQ with complete humility and grace. I think we're gonna lose for our second 5 of the day though. Yeah, shout out to Gaddock Teeg. Gaddock Teeg sends his regards, huh? So I gotta block something, right? I think I'm blocking the token, the Fable token, not the Den. How much is this? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'll block this. Alright, I'll concede with grace and humility. Beat the Fury game 1, huh? They had games 2, 3, 2 though. I mean, this is Elves. You're gonna lose to Fury sometimes. There's always something in the format, huh? Oh, wait, maybe we should play this card instead, huh? No, I like this build. I think I'm actually pretty happy with the 75, although it does feel like maybe you don't want to play Endurance or what is the spirit that you sacrifice itself, exile the graveyard? Hank, thank you for the 13 months, appreciate you. What is the spirit that you sacrifice it, exile a graveyard? That one might be better against Living End. It's you chord for 2 instead of 3, and it goes to the graveyard too. I didn't bring in the Endurances all day. Remorseful Cleric, yeah. I wonder if you can afford a Selfless Spirit against blue-white control also. That might just be good enough. You can play a third Mark of Asylum, though. Mark of Asylum was nuts. There has been, like, a lot of blue-white lately, though. Like, 3 Mark of Asylum is kind of a lot, but maybe you just always want to draw it against the red decks. I mean, but also, like, I played against 2 mono red decks in a row, or in the same league, and I think that's probably going to cloud my judgment a little bit. So I feel like this is probably the list that I would play going forward, and maybe we'll play some more tomorrow. I had a ton of fun playing Elves today, although I think I'll also do my Channel Fireball video with Elves this week. We'll see. But that's gonna be